Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. It's my garage. Slamming Ham Studios, every damn bit of it. That's what we call it. I got to watch that. I got both fans going. It's lovely. Outside it's like 61. In here it was like 72 a little bit ago, but I had a fan sucking some cool air in there before it lit up by candles and everything. My camera still flipped. I don't understand it. I've tried every damn thing. I don't get it. I don't. I can't. I don't know. I think the camera just starting to get wore out, and that there's a glitch in the matrix. And I can't get it back. Anyhow, so tonight we're gonna do another ghost story. But this one, there's a bunch of different parts to it, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit them all in. So, let's get right on it. But I'm gonna start off with the very beginning of it. But I'm gonna tell you something. Towards the end of this, at the end of this, I'm gonna be telling you about telling this story to a friend of mine. And he listened to that whole story, and then he said something to me, and I was like, well, why is that? And what he told me freaked me the hell out, boy. And I was like, I didn't look at it like that. And he just looked at me, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, no. And he's like, yeah. So, but yeah, because what the story I'm getting ready to tell you, I told him. And he told me, that's when he told me that. And I was like, ooh, but that's going to be at the end of the story. I got to start at the beginning. Okay, me and two of my buddies, and two of our, well, actually, four of us, me and four of my buddies. There's Rusty Deal, Bug, it was Sharon, and there is Laura, and we went to move in there. We went to move in this house, and this is Awful Ridge. This is down there, like on your way to the next county over. I told you the next big town over, got the better grocery stores and stuff. It was in between there. There's a little there. I can't give you too much, but there's a little subdivision back there, and there's a street back here named Meads Rd. It ain't, and it ain't secluded back here. There's lots of houses back here in that little neighborhood. So there's a house for rent back here, and we's all gonna move out. First time we's gonna be living out on our own, And we's all friends. That nobody was, even though there's three of us guys and two gals, nobody's romantic stuff. I like Laura. She's pretty cool. I like her. She's pretty and she's funny, and she flirted me sometimes, but then we just never clicked, I guess. But now I'm saying that out loud. I did always like her. It would have been nice, but we just didn't. We could have tried, but I don't think we just didn't click. But we move in this house, right? So we're going in there, and it got dark when we got over there with the truck, started moving furniture in. And because we had to go to everybody's house, pick up their crap, and then go and drop it off. And it's a little ways out. It ain't up close. Like I said, our little town up on this ridge, that place is way down off a ridge, out past the woods. Almost in the next town. It'd be closer to go there for grocery shopping is what we had to do. Anyhow, so we move all the furniture in, and me and the two buddies, we gonna go pick up the last of I had some living room furniture in storage, and we's gonna go get it. And the two girls, young women there, they said, well, we're gonna stay and clean up upstairs. And we was like, all right, we'll be right back. So we got there and got all that stuff loaded up on the way back. Bug said something about we getting a good deal on this place because there was two women that lived there before. Well, it's a little bit older than us at the time. I think we was like 24, 23, 24, something like that. Before me and Bud got married, before either one of us found a girl and got married, and but we've found out that the girls that live there before moved out because there's too much weird shit going on in that house, and that's what I found out on that damn truck drive to get the furniture, right? So they're like, yes, oh, and I'm like, excuse me, what? And they're like, yeah, oh, yes. They said it's haunted, and that's why them other people moved out, and that's why we getting a good deal. So we pulled back up, and the girls was out on the porch, all huddled up together, like what? Like that. And we got out of the truck, and we're like, what the hell's wrong with y'all? And they said, something going on in there. And I was like, well, what? And they said, we was upstairs picking up stuff and moving trash bags around. And we heard a door slam downstairs. And then we heard another door slam downstairs. And then we heard another door slam downstairs. So we thought you boys was back. And we come running down there. And there's nobody in here. And while we're standing there going, what's going on? We heard door slam upstairs. And that's when we ran out on the porch. That's what they said. And they was both like, we ain't going back in there. What the hell? So I was like, we went back in. We looked all in there. And I went and I looked in old Laura's room there. And she came in. I said, look. I was facing her. And behind her was an open window. The curtains was open. The window's open. But there's a screen there, right? And it's dark outside. And I turned to her and I said, hey, look, I'm just going to let you know right up front there that they just told me on the ride over that this place is haunted. And she's like, what? And I said, yeah. And she goes, no. Well, I was trying to build up to it. I was like, what? She was like, what do you want? What do you want? What are you trying to tell me? I said, hey, this place, and then while I looked up at her, because I was looking down trying to figure out the right words, and when I looked up at her, I said, this place is, and I looked up at her, and at that time, I saw something come up to the window. It was like a face, kind of, but like it's made out of mist. And it came up, and right when I turned to look, because I was looking at her, but then she did that, and I looked over the shoulder and seen that come up to the thing, and right when I went, like, what was that? She kind of jumped and grabbed her shoulder. She goes, something just touched me. And I was like, yeah, this place is haunted. And she's like, I'm out. She got up and left. I started following her out. And, I seen something come up to that window. I ain't even playing. And we gonna end it right here. This is where we're gonna stop. But, so this is part one. This is the Meads House on Meads is what this one's called, part one. Yeah, ghost stories. The House on Meads. Part one. We come back for part two to find out what else happened after that. Because right after we moved in, that little window, that something coming up to the window, and then her feeling something touch her. And we on the inside, and I seen that move up to the window on the outside, and then she jumped like it said, something done touched me like that. And I was like, But some other stuff happened, boy. Yeah, and then, oh my God, I forgot about this part. My damn Aunt Faye had to show up thinking she's some kind of paranormal genius. Had to show up once the chief. I told somebody that house kind of haunted or something, and they told somebody, and they told somebody, and they told Aunt Faye. She showed up at my door with her big ass, damn, looked like a one-man pup tent purse she carries around everywhere with her, big old damn 82-ounce soda cup, and then she got that Ouija board tucked up under that damn arm. big old Captain Jack Sparrow hat on with a, no, well, not him, what's that other one? Is that Rush fella? Captain Barbosa hat with a big feather, and she's coming up, I'm gonna find the heart of the house. I'm like, damn it. But I'm gonna tell you about that, and I'm gonna tell you about them two girls that live there, Sharon and Laura. They use a Ouija board in there, and it went. I'm gonna tell you about that, how that went. I'm gonna tell you about me putting on a scary mask and sneaking in behind them when they was doing that Ouija board too. They beat me near death before I could get that mask off. And I tell them, I said, it's me, and they were like, we know it's you son of a... And they just walloped on me, boy. I didn't even deserve that. Maybe one hit each, maybe, for doing that. But anyhow, there's more to this story. There is. So you come back from part 2 and part 3. And then I'm going to tell you what a buddy of mine, after I told this story to a buddy of mine, he told me something too. And you're going to hear that at the end, what he told me. It freaked me the hell out. But some more crap happened in this house. We're going to continue this. At least part 2, at least part 3, maybe even a part 4 to stretch it out. Because we already over budget. And I only got one little damn part of the story out. I can't wait to tell you the next one, though. I might even do it after this. We gonna go song, no. You know what? Yeah. Moving in Stereo by the Cars. I don't know what year, like 79, 80, 81, 79, 80, 81, something like that. The Cars is the band. Hell, you know them. Yeah. We go listen at Moving in Stereo. Life is strange. I'm moving in stereo. Leave something in the comments if you want to. We're over 2 minutes over a budget.